Welcome. This is the In Another World podcast, where we talk that truck coon talk, and we are your hosts. I am Jordan, but you guys can call me Kaz.
I'm Maurice, Mo. The delinquent duos are back.
We're gonna have a good time, y'all. So, man, how's your year today? Today. Oh, God. How was your year? Starting off on a good note. Huh?
Now, the end of the year was pretty all right. It felt it was pretty good. Ended off nice.
Good holiday, right?
Yeah, it was pretty chill.
Chilling out for Christmas.
I got to see a bad movie, though.
No, let's not talk about that. It's just too much. Oh, man. So, it's been an interesting year, right? A little up and down, lots of changes, growth. I know I had a lot to do with school.
Mm-hmm.
First semester was this year for nursing, so that was fun. I got A's last semester, finished up the semester strong, crushed a couple classes from last semester. And
that's good.
We did launch the podcast. You guys were really, really awesome.
Thank you again for the support, y'all. The support has been crazy.
Completely. Didn't expect any of this, and this wound up being much better than we anticipated. And you guys gave a lot of great feedback, so this was a good thing. And I know we've been gone for a little bit, but you guys gave us what we needed to do, and we've been in here labbing, and we're coming to you guys with something great.
We've been cooking.
So bringing in the new year, you got anything you want to put out there? I know we don't usually do resolutions, but, starting a new realm in life.
Be nice.
Any resolutions coming up, bro?
For the real, not so much, though, but I guess the biggest thing that I got going on is consistency. I'm going to try to be consistent in anything that I step into this year. Podcast was, getting a podcast out there was like a nice boom, nice step in the right direction. So I got that story and whatnot that we was talking about that I got to get right back to. And honestly, I want to kind of get right back into the arts. I took a minute away from there.
We've been it's been a slow year for us on the creativity front. So this is the frontier of us getting back into our shape.
Yeah.
Me drawing, writing, and we have been cooking some stuff up. So trying to revamp one of our old projects to bring it to you guys here at a later date. So keep an eye out for that. Lots of new things happening in the new year. Feel like
you also got to hit the gym, man.
Bro, you too skinny. I'm too thick. I don't know what we're going to do.
Timon and Pumbaa,
bro. We got to figure it out. Work it out. Figure something out.
Got to get those gains, man.
Facts. We got to blow the podcast up as much as we can. Try to keep this going for as long as we can. Make this our passion project, bro. And get the passion bodies, too. The end of the year, I know we're talking about resolutions, but the end of the year was particularly hilarious because Maurice had some fun times dealing with Apple. Android man, go ahead, tell him.
We're just going to keep the story short, though, but when we was trying to start up the podcast and get it out there for all the directories and stuff, doing it on Spotify was pretty easy. Getting it on iHeartRadio and all those other stuff was pretty nice. Didn't take too long. For some strange reason, Apple Podcasts have this weird... I don't own an Apple device, so maybe it would have been easier if I had an Apple device, but I'm never going to Apple. So you could forget that.
You want to blame Apple for this?
Yeah, no, this is all Apple's fault, bro.
You tried to set something up with no device.
No. You should be able to have more... nah.
For both... Look, the integration for Apple is built in such a way that your devices work seamlessly together. So... you need a device.
Nah.
Nah, we gotta fix this, bro.
I'm not getting. No. I'm not getting.
Look, those green text bubbles are getting old.
That's just something you guys are gonna have to deal with.
Dude, I just set up something on my phone this morning that shows my Memoji face when I call you, and it says Jordan Mattis, right? But you see my Memoji with the earring and the gold tooth. Yup. Can your Android do that?
Look, man.
That's crazy.
I don't even need to worry about all that.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Because that's still chasing right behind.
That's wild. It's fine, though. You're right. Come back. Do it better. It's okay.
Crazy.
We did get a lot of stuff set up, too. You worked on the Twitter. I worked on the Facebook. You worked on the Facebook and the Instagram. And we
Got the Twitter up. We got all the social pages up and going.
Socials are ready, bro. So get talking to us.
Follow us on our socials.
Teach us. Tell us what you want to hear, bro. The anime and manga community, the music community, the entertainment community, you guys are too big and your voices are too loud, especially anime fans. You One Piece haters? Y'all too loud. So use that loud voice. Tell us what's going on. Follow us on Twitter at Truckcoon Talk. Catch us on Instagram at In Another World Pod. And catch us on Facebook at
In Another Word Podcast.
Yes, we are on all three, and we're engaging with you guys actively. I know I put some posts up this morning. You guys had to see that. I was up at like 3 a.m. Don't ask me why. I'm an insomniac. Leave me alone. All right. So what you got for us today, bro?
Oh, actually, I got news about SAG. That recently was dropped earlier this week.
The treachery.
It's crazy.
Wow. All that work, right?
Man, it makes no sense. So I got an article, and it was saying on Tuesday, SAG announced that they signed a deal with Replica Studios, an artificial intelligence voice technology company, to license actors' voices for the use in video games.
This is really troublesome because
they had that year strike just so AI could stay out of the writer scene and stuff like that. They was even having an issue with generating, background actors, their faces up on
AI.
Yeah, like have pretty much get their faces. You come over there, you take a photo shoot or whatever. They have your face, and then whatever project they need for backgrounds, just posting the face up on there.
Hey man, look, stuff like this is wild because even as a background actor, a lot of people got their start that way. You go on projects, you network, you're a background actor, you talk to people, you get to know people, and then maybe if you're good enough at what you do, you get to take that next step. I feel like this is a lost opportunity.
Then really now strange. It seems SAG, the union, they just turn their backs on voice actors, saying that, hey, we're launching this deal over here with Replica. Lend your voice and stuff, and you should be getting, it's kind of foul.
Yeah, like, I want to see how they'll structure the payment, because if they are able to pay per project and it's a decent rate, maybe this could be something good. But if you're getting like a one-time payment for the rights to your voice and they can just use you arbitrarily, that's a lot to do and to not get paid for. And the difference, I don't know. What's the difference between writing and voice acting as far as being art? You can't bring the writing to life without the voice acting.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Goes on further saying the union stated the agreement would enable Replica to engage SAG members under a fair, ethical agreement to create and use digital replicas of actors' voices for video games development and interactive media projects. The union said the agreement will ensure performers' consent and negotiations for using their voices and allow them to opt out of using their voices in new works. SAG president Fran DeFrencher said the agreement is a great example of AI being done right. Is it though? I mean,
go ahead.
There's a whole lot going on with this. We'll see. Since, Pandora's box is open up with this whole AI thing, so we'll see. The only thing we can do is just go on about it, though. But yeah, it definitely needs to get regulated. It's coming out. It's crazy.
Even in the middle of the night last night, I'm trying to put some stuff up on the Instagram, and all the ads I'm getting are, because we just made the Instagram page and it's a professional page, and the Facebook page is a professional page. I'm getting a lot of ads for content creation, and a lot of it is AI based stuff, generating reels and content for your page, and it just feels so inauthentic. I feel like AI is just taking a step into mitigating too much of what makes art and individuality real in life. Just that's a lot. I don't know. Hey, can you really capture that, bro?
People was pretty lax when it was when it first came out, going over like the digital art, where like artists had a whole bunch of problems with that. You remember. People was kind of quiet or like relaxed about that, but now it's over here attacking another art centric style of a job, and it's getting it's just crazy. Artists always feeling it.
It is trending in a awkward direction, but
Definitely dangerous waters over here.
SAG is taking an ambitious step forward, trying to integrate AI into all this stuff, and hopefully, this winds up being good in the long run. But
The crazy thing about it, though, when they announced this deal with Replica, they didn't confront any of the voice actors. Like Steve Bloom actually had a note that he said. I have it right up over here. Steve Bloom, known for roles in Cowboy Bebop, Mortal Kombat, and God of War, responded to the union's post on Twitter about their agreement, stating, "Nobody in our community approved of this that I know of. Games are the bulk of my livelihood, and I've been with it for years. Who are you referring to?" Another voice actor, Greg Baldwin, who was up on Avatar: The Last Airbender, said the union betrayed voice actors in his Twitter post, adding he would refuse to sign his own pink slip. So
okay, that's actually pretty funny. Fire me if you can. Let's just see if I don't show up to work the next day. What pink slip? I didn't get one. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, nah. This whole AI stuff needs seriously to be regulated, but it's moving way too fast. You
Yeah.
see how it is in everything. I'm pretty sure you saw like the deep fakes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem, especially if it's like allowed to become commonplace. Even I myself have thought about it. Like, could I do voice acting? It might be an interesting thing to take a step into. Now it's just
You're deterring away from it.
Yeah.
It's like
all right, here's your stop sign. Stop it. Why you want to
Yeah.
be a voice actor? Why would you want to voice video games? Why would you want to do this? And I think this is supposed to transition into other media sources, right? Not just games, but also TV and movies, right? At some point, not right now.
I don't recall how far in that they were saying. For right now, they was just talking about it with games, but that's one media right there. So if they're already trying to push it over there for games, you already know that they're going to try to push it out for everything else.
This probably is the death of game cameos too, because we got a lot of big names in video games who are starring in movies. Like, look at I forgot his name. He died the other day. He voiced the I forgot the character's name from Horizon Zero Dawn. The black guy.
Oh, Lance.
Yes, Lance.
Lance Riddick.
Lance Riddick died, and Lance Riddick was an actor foremost, if I'm not mistaken. And
He had a lot of stuff. He was in movies, TV shows.
Exactly.
Also had a lot of voiceover.
exactly, we like to hear stuff like this in video games. Like a lot of us, even I just started Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I'm watching the dub, and 3 episodes
You already
in,
recognize all those voices.
I've got voice actors in my head. I'm like, oh wait, is that Natsu? Oh my god, is that Loxus? You're kidding me. Other anime, I'm like, oh, Sasuke's voice actor. Wild. You know what I mean? And to think that that could become in jeopardy, especially with things you connect with, it's just, I don't know. It's very awkward, to say the least. But let us know what you guys think about this. I know this one's a touchy subject, and a lot of people do have some spicy opinions on this. I know some of my friends have declined to comment because it can get a little complicated, and yeah, something we might bring up a little bit later on down the line too, to see how this develops. So let us know what you guys think, and we will see if we pick this up at a later date. All right, so the next thing, the meat of today, is the
wait.
end of the year. Oh wait, what happened?
Did we like actually bring in the year right?
Did we?
Did we? I don't know. Happy 2024, y'all.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Happy 2024, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
It's the first episode of the year, man.
Yeah, you're right. Oh God. And we took a month off too. It was worth it though. It was very worth it.
About so, yeah.
Yeah, roughly. It was very worth it. But we're gonna be coming to you guys as of today after we watch Solo Leveling.
Did you check out the second episode? Or
Absolutely not. I was waiting till later. You watched it already?
No? Nah, I didn't watch it.
Okay, heathen. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Man. You say that for later.
So yes, we are hanging out later. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So with the end of the year, it is award season all over the place, but it is also convention season. And fresh out of Japan, we do have Jump Festa, where we get to preview everything 2024
that
in
they
the
have
future.
going up in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
What they got going up in the works.
Yes, yes, yes. To start
There's
out,
a lot of announcements this one.
yeah, it really was. It's a lot of things that not just are popular, but there's a lot of new stuff that's really exciting. One thing that's really caught our attention is Blue Box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Blue Box is coming, man. Telecom Studios bringing to life a nice little sports romance. Badminton, playing high school boy and his senior, and a basketball loving girl fall in love. No, and Telecom has been on a roll recently. They've had some pretty good projects. Some of them I've seen, and a few of them I haven't. But from what I've seen, their animation and how they bring their stories to life really.
They work with couple of Western projects, right?
That's a
Like
fact.
they had Batman Beyond.
That's a fact. They did Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, with Warner Bros. And they have worked with Disney as well. So they're a studio that is well ingrained into Western media as well. They did a project called Orange, which came out a few years ago. Very good anime. It's not sports related, but it was a romance and a tragedy. And I can tell you, it was a very well portrayed story, and the animation really brought it to life. So I'm excited to see what Blue Box is capable of. Another one coming out next year from Telecom is Tower of God Season 2. I just want to say,
They gave a
Rachel
release
can
date
drink
for
bleach. I said what I said.
They gave a release date for that?
No
They just
release
said
date yet.
2024.
2024. If I had to guess, I'd
Probably in
probably
the fall.
say, yeah.
Give it some time.
Yes.
Because I don't think they're going to announce anything like that in the spring. Because they kind of already announced a couple other stuff in spring.
Yeah, usually we get like 2 cycles before we get a complete
like the next quarter or whatever.
Yeah, before we get like a complete understanding of what's going to be in the next season.
Yeah.
So something to look forward to, because Tower of God is a very good manhwa. And what's the guy's name? SIU? He's been sick a few times. So
the creator, yeah.
So hopefully he can stay healthy and finish this one out, because I know it's an ongoing manhwa as well. So seeing something ongoing brought to life is something.
Didn't they
we'll look
recently
forward
start the next season of that?
You mean in the manhwa?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they wrapped up.
Or did they or are they on break right now?
No, I don't think they're on break. They're still going, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he came back. I think he took I remember when I was reading it, in phase with the releases, he took probably 8 months or something like that, close to a year off, because he wasn't well, and I was really worried it wouldn't come back. So to see it getting an anime and to see it continuing is really, really hopeful. Really does bode well for some of the classics, and I would regard Tower of God as a classic. On the subject of classics, got a few things happening this year. Almost a revival, if you would. Blue Exorcist. It's current right now. It's running the Kyoto Saga.
You saw the episode? Or?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. I'm a little anxious to watch it, because season 2 was a little bit of a letdown. Didn't really love the story and the direction it went, but what can you do? Not everything's gonna be great. Hopefully they can make this something good.
Let me know what happens if I should go start season 3.
You know I'll tell you, bro. I'm gonna pester you and be like, hey, you watch it yet? Did you watch it? No? You need to go watch it. We also have Haikyuu coming out with a movie. I know you're excited about that one.
Yes. We got they actually dropped a whole bunch of Haikyuu news during Jump Festa.
What do you got for me?
So it's going to be Haikyuu final, and we're unfortunately not going to have another season.
Sucks.
Yeah. So they're going to try to wrap up the rest of this stuff. I don't know how. We'll see. But they're supposed to wrap up everything else in 2 movies, though.
Where did we stop? I think we stopped at Nationals?
Yeah.
When they went up again. Oh, God. I forgot what the team was called. Oh, got to go back and watch it. They wrapped up the finals.
It is time for a Haikyuu rewatch.
Time to go, bro. We're going to see Nekomata in the movie versus Karasuno. So it'll be a very, very good time.
Production, IG's behind it as usual. They handle the animation.
IG is solid.
Yeah,
I love
they
them.
do. They be doing a whole bunch of sports and stuff though. Yeah. IG's good with that. The the first film, Battle at the Garbage Dump, which is going up against the Nego. That's scheduled to release in Japan on February 16th. And then we don't know anything else about the second movie though, but obviously later down the line, later down the year after the first movie goes up, which is next month, we probably have information on the second one.
Run it up, guys. I'm talking about you guys in Japan, like run it up. The longer it stays in theaters, I'm fine with it. Crunchy can get it next year. I'm okay watching it next year.
I hope we get an international release, man. I'm trying to see it in theaters.
Man, imagine seeing that in theaters. Yes, run it up. Let's get that international release for the Western audience because Haikyuu is a fan favorite out here, man.
I'm hyped for that, though. It's going to be a good one.
Anything else from Haikyuu?
Nah, that's just it. Just the, they showed off another trailer for the, I think it was the final trailer for Battle at the,
Oh, you got to send me that later.
Battle at the Garbage Dump.
You holding out on me, man. What's up? Who are you? Are we friends? I don't understand this.
Look, man. I got the internet, too.
That's a fact. You're right. Ugh. Codependence. That's terrible. Bleach.
Yeah, you said, wait a minute. First, they get in
it's popping,
part 3,
bro.
right?
Yeah, it's popping. Part 3, we're going to get 3 consecutive years of Bleach anime content in the summer, making the summers hot.
Wait a minute. It's dropping in the summer?
It's dropping in the summer. I don't know.
Summer's
I don't know
gonna be
why.
stacked.
I don't know what's going on. They're like trying to churn out the 1,000-year Blood War arc to get it over with. Because I think Kubo might be trying to.
They've been adapting it pretty well, though. I remember reading it, and I'm just like, I wasn't really too big on
sus.
them. Yeah,
Say it. It was sus.
No, I wasn't big on it. But
there's some nice additions,
watching
though.
it, coming back and watching it, I'm like saying, all right.
Yeah.
It's been good. They're putting real good budget in that.
If you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna give you a little spoiler warning for season 2. But there was some additional content that was added. Couple bankais that weren't featured in the original source material that Kubo himself oversaw and integrated into the anime to add some character to some of these fights that people really weren't happy with. And let me tell you what, they popped off. And the music with them, particularly for one of our little blonde-haired friends, was really, really, really smooth, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go watch the episode and you understand what you see.
Yeah, nah. Ever since they started the 1,000-year Blood War, they've been pretty good on that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to wrap it up though, because we got a random Burn the Witch episode the other day. The Hell arc still hasn't started serialization. Pretty sure Kubo wants to get this stuff over with, man.
Yeah, I think he's like just waiting to see. Because honestly, ever since they came right back out with Bleach have been doing crazy. Bleach been doing numbers. Man.
It's been awesome.
It's kind of like a reawaken of Bleach, you know?
Yes.
So
and if you haven't seen the Burn the Witch episode that came out, it was awesome and it added a lot of good characterization. So hopefully they can make this like a long running series.
Yeah, now finishing out the 1,000-year Blood War, while you still have people hype for, you know, Kubo stuff, would probably make more sense. So I could see them trying to finish out the anime, to then go jump on either Burn a Witch or the Hell arc, like you said, in Bleach that we got that one shot of. What was it, 2 years back or so?
Yeah, it's been a while, bro. It's been a minute, and people are hungry. I keep seeing it pop up. People are like, "Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Give it to us." I will say this though, I think the best part of the news that came out of Jump Festa for Bleach is the stage play. Bleach is getting a musical adaptation, and it's called Bleach Rock Musical Arrancar the Beginning.
All I'm saying, if the Ichigo theme music isn't on there, if I'm not hearing the Soul Sisters singing,
bring me the Soul Sisters, bro.
I don't want it. Nah,
bro, you guys know what we're talking about, man. So hopefully they can entertain us with a little bit of that. I wouldn't even mind seeing that.
I'm thinking no shonen MC has a fire intro like Ichigo do.
Nah, they really, as vanilla as Ichigo might feel, his musical tracks and his drip
his
just
theme.
take him over the top, bro. Might be the drippiest man with the best musical background.
The theme puts him up there.
I'm telling you. So I know you wanted to talk about Blue Lock. What you got?
We got the Nagi movie that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know if it's coming out this year. I think it's supposed to be this year, right?
Yeah, spring.
Yeah. So we got the Nagi movie.
Mm-hmm.
They did, I want to say, I think they might have started last year, like near the end. The Nico side story. Nico got a side story going.
He earned that. I'll tell you that much. Nico definitely earned that. He's one of the cooler, more low-key characters who just, in the background, gets very subtle characterization that even keeps him in that same air as Yoichi. And it really does keep some of the side characters relevant. I like how he handles the side characters.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. I think we also potentially get the season 2 this year because the manga's covered enough content. We get
a season 2. That probably might be like maybe fall or something like that. That all depends also too on the movie wherever they drop it. You said spring, right?
Yeah, the movie drops in spring. With the success of the manga and Blue Lock itself in Western audiences, because people love it over here, I think we might not see the movie hit Crunchy until in the winter time. So I could understand them dropping either fall or winter for the season 2. But it'll be good. Get through the U20 match. Get all the way up to the Neo Egoist League.
That'd be a crazy match.
Yeah, man.
I don't think. I don't
think we're gonna start the Neo Egoist League, but we're gonna get the. We'll probably
the
get
U20. The U20 arc was pretty long.
That was a long match.
It was good though.
Very good.
A lot of good moments.
Look out for your boys. Yoichi is gonna show you something. He's gonna show you something. In keeping with that, they chapter releasing today, tomorrow, Sunday. It's either Saturday or Sunday. You know I'm a spoiler man. Yeah, you know I'm a spoiler man, bro. This is the last setup chapter.
Before we go to
the last setup. I was waiting to tell you this
live.
Before we go
to the meat of it?
Yeah, I was waiting to tell you this live today because I know you waiting. You don't like reading it until you in the action.
I'm not gonna lie. The last previous match with the going back to back to back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I just wanted it to move on.
It was cracked though.
It was good though.
It was cracked.
A lot of good moments. So I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah, the Ubers match did run a little long, but PXG versus Bastard Munchin definitely starting next week, and it's looking like a real show. A duo versus a duo.
I gotta catch up again.
Yeah, please do, because I'm sick of talking to myself.
What else we got going on that was announced?
Mappa. What's Mappa doing? Because I know they got some stuff coming out this year. Chainsaw?
Actually, yes. Mappa has the Chainsaw movie. We're getting a Chainsaw movie this year. No talks for a season 2 yet. Who knows if they're going to like re-adapt the movie once they're finished with that, like how they've been doing with Demon Slayer. I don't know. Hopefully they don't do that. But yes, it was announced over at Jump Festa that we're getting the Chainsaw Man Reese movie. For people who don't know, Reese is pretty much going over the next arc that will be featuring Denji and Power in them, but with a new character. It was the little teaser trailer was pretty short though, just showing the new character Reese. But
she was a little weirdo, but I love Reese. She definitely was a fun antagonist to read. She brought some characterization to some stuff that I liked.
It'll be good. It'll be a good movie, especially since Mappa is doing that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got season 2 this year.
How many episodes was season 1 again? About like 13, right? It was relatively short. It wasn't like long running like 24 with the others. I think they gave us a shorter one.
Yeah, but we covered the beginning portion. We went all the way through Makima dealing with the Sam. Yeah, probably.
The attack on Makima.
Yeah,
pretty much the turning point, or we ended off at like turning point. I think of so.
If it didn't get a second core run, they should have gotten a second core run. Usually stuff like this does get it anyway.
I think because they was doing the whole like the art style and stuff. The whole style of it was pretty different.
Yeah.
Plus, there was like every opening was like a new animated opening. Like it wasn't the same one that was being played or so.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You don't remember?
I don't. I skip intros for stuff that, like, I don't know. Especially if I'm listening to the song in my off time, I'll skip the intro because I don't want to waste myself away. Look, man, these are on my playlist. Kickback is on my playlist. If I'm watching 13 episodes, I'm listening to Kickback 13 times. I'm gonna lose my mind. Unless it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because those openings are crack. I'll tell you that much. Fully intended to watch 64 episodes and watch that opening 64 times, but it's fine. Don't judge me.
Crazy.
Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, Hell's Paradise is getting a season 2. But did they say that was going to be spring or summer release?
I don't even think they confirmed if it was this year. Everything I found said potentially this year, but not confirmed. There were visuals, no trailer, but this could run in the same vein as the Blue Lock stuff because they're not announcing fall anime yet. As far as like actual concrete releases, we're pretty much only getting up until summer, and fall needs something because fall is.
I'm pretty sure by the time
it might be thin.
Nah, I'm pretty sure by the time it comes over to the fall, there'll be a whole bunch of releases. It's way too like the year just started, so if anything, we're just getting the rest of whatever is going on for spring, some stuff from summer sprinkled in there. But other than that, like
second half of
winter stuff for other stuff was ongoing, like Undead Unluck. I just got the second cur.
That is true. But that might be too. Well, yeah. Bleach will probably run into the fall, so
yeah,
that's something to look forward to as well. Hopefully they pack it with some new good stuff. JJK Season 3 was also announced, and the Culling Games are on the way. Moment of silence.
Y'all survived Shibuya.
Moment of silence for all the JJK fans who thought they were in for a good time. I had a lot of people tell me they dropped the series because of despair.
Nobody
People
didn't want to listen to other folks when they were saying like, yeah, nah, Shibuya incident is different.
It's not for the faint of heart. Lots of despair.
My gosh, all the fan favorites, man.
If you checked out the Instagram on Saturday, you would have witnessed a little bit of that despair. And if you know the voice actor for who I'm talking about, you'll understand what I mean. And if you know the voice actor, you can feel it through the voice. So it really does.
It don't get any better. I'll just say that much, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yes. Pack your tissues. Call your therapist. Prepare yourself. Despair awaits you.
That might be a 2025 thing, though.
Yeah, I can see that coming out.
I don't see them rushing this.
They like winter releases, though. So hopefully they give us a winter release.
We'll see.
I wouldn't hate it. Look, Bleach has been back to back to back to back to back.
Mappa's
on crack. Though. But it's Mappa. They're on crack. They've been
Mappa's problem is they taking everything,
bro.
They don't need to just let some other stuff. Let other studios get the other stuff, man.
They've done like 6 different projects a year for like the past since like 2017, 2018.
Crazy, man.
You can't be like that. What do you? You're like Japanese Disney, bro. Just trying to take over the market and monopolize the industry. Leave something for the rest of the people.
Let the workers get, man. After anime and jujitsu, I'm just saying, like, workers deserve a year-long vacation after that.
People are running off, actually. Like,
oh yeah,
running off.
What was it? Didn't 2? Was it Mappa directors?
Yes. 2
that left out.
Yep. 2 of the main directors from Mappa left Mappa. And they have transitioned into creating their own studio.
Was it Jujutsu Direct?
It was Jujutsu
Director. And who else?
It was 2 Jujutsu directors. Oh,
just 2 of them?
Yeah. 2 of the main Jujutsu directors picked up, left Mappa, and they're going to be starting their own studio. So let's see what happens off of that. You got employees leaving you, running off to do their own thing in your industry. Can't bode well for you, man. And they're 2 of your peak performers, generating content for your peak series right now. Something's got to work. Something's got to give, man. But they are getting competition now, though. I know you are. You're excited about their competition too. I am very excited about their competition.
It was actually. Hold on, let me go into like a little lightning round because there was actually a whole bunch of other stuff that kind of got announced that had been ongoing for the manga. That's finally actually been announced for the animes, or at least got like some news going on for like when they're supposed to be releasing. So There was a new trailer over there at Dandadan. That's getting animated.
What's Dandadan? That one I haven't heard of.
I told you about this one. The one
You
where
mentioned it, but I didn't really like look it up, and it was like in passing, I think so. I don't know. My brain kind of.
I'll just send you a link because it's a whole lot. It's kind of hard to explain. It's good though.
Is it a sci-fi or is it like a
Sci-fi, supernatural? Pretty good.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
They clapping, folks?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember
That's what I
who's
like
the
to hear.
creator of it and where they came from. I think it was like relations to Chainsaw, like not Chainsaw Man's though, but I don't know. We'll get right back on that one. They also talked about some of the voice actors too. That's for that project. You got one of the characters from Legal Recoil up on there.
Mm-hmm.
Tanjiro's voice actor is going to be on there. Luffy's voice actor is going to be voicing one of the characters.
No way.
You even got Zoro's voice actor on there too.
No way.
Yeah, man. They got a stacked cast.
That's crazy. Okay, I definitely have to check this out then, because those guys, all three of those voice actors are fan favorites of mine, especially Luffy's voice actor, because she's like, you gotta love her, bro.
Killer.
Hopefully.
No. You don't put that. No. Just leave it.
If you hear that
No. Just leave it.
The tables wouldn't.
The Elusive Samurai was announced for an anime adaptation. I think that was in Jump for like a minute now.
I haven't picked up that one.
I haven't read it either. But I don't know. I think I might like watch the anime, see what's up with it before I then go check it out, reading it. We already went over it though, but Undead Unluck, they entered the second cure. Mission Yokazari or Yozakara.
Mm-hmm.
Family. That anime was announced and that's set to a premiere in April.
Spring might be fun.
Yeah, spring got some stuff. Kaiju number 8 is dropping in the spring. Production IG is doing that one.
Apparently that thing is streaming on Twitter.
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Elon, please stop. Leave us alone.
It's gonna be on Crunchyroll though, but yeah, Twitter's kinda that's weird.
I feel like it wants to be social media Amazon, but that's just me. You trying to stream video games, you trying to stream anime. I don't know, man. Streaming podcasts now.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
X is turning into more than just a social media platform.
Nah, man. I'm good. I'm
verging
good.
on a porn site too.
Spy Family animated movie that dropped last year, December 22nd, but they were talking about Code White. It dropped in December, but there was no announcement for the international release, but we're getting an international release. It's just not sure when we're gonna get that though.
We out? We out?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Gotta see the Foragers on big screen, man.
Got to, bro. Anya's big ass head.
Oddly enough, Hunter x Hunter got a arena fighter. Another arena fighter, man. Anime arena.
Can you talk about that same Naruto style? Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm style? Or is it like a little different?
Nah, different company, Aiding.
Never heard of them.
They did old school Dragon Ball Z games. It was like producing those.
Oh.
I think the most recent one they did was DNF Duel.
Oh.
Yeah, they was like right up there with Arc System with doing that one. So I think that's their last recent one I remember off the top that they did.
I know Bev and Kofi loved to play DNF Duel from time to time. So
DNF was cool.
Okay, something to look forward to then. Because I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, but I know it's also a fan favorite. And to be quite frank, I don't think I will ever watch or read Hunter x Hunter because anything that may or may not finish scares the crap out of me. Scares the crap out of me, man. I want a complete series. I know that sounds a good moment. Hypocritical coming from a One Piece fan, but leave me alone.
That's a lot of the ones that I saw up. There was a couple of other little ones up over there too. That they announced. That's already going over right now in the winter. But they're like different titles and stuff. I can't remember exactly.
Bishop was telling me about one. Bishop, if you can hear me, thank you. I love you. I know it was about a little girl
You can't.
and her giant tiger companion. The name of that one is, I'm gonna tell you right now. See if I can find Bishop's message.
Oh man. What else you got going on over here with this Wit one?
Wit is gonna be, in my mind, by the end of the next few years, right next to Mappa in regards to how we think about them. Because they're very quiet. They're very subtle. They pick their projects very selectively.
Wit's been pretty good with it.
What's been popping off, bro?
Great Pretenders
Wit.
is getting a new season.
Studio Wit.
And they showed the trailer for that, and I'm excited. I think it's supposed to be dropping in February. It's dropping in February in Japan. I hope Crunchyroll is streaming it. I think they said something about Crunchyroll is streaming it, so we'll see.
They took it from Netflix?
It may... I don't think they said anything like it was removed from it, so it may still also drop on Netflix, maybe at a later time, like how Netflix is also getting to animate, or is getting to show the new One Piece Egghead.
Oh, yeah.
It's showing up on Crunchyroll, but it's also going to premiere, I think it's already premiering right now on Netflix.
I actually saw a post on
Either it's like,
today.
It's supposed to be like later on this year, later on this month that they were supposed to be showing it on over there. So I think it might either already be up there or probably like next week or so.
I saw a post on Facebook today about the Netflix airing the Egghead Saga. Somebody said, "Oh, so you're just gonna skip 500 chapters of content?" I can't say they're entirely wrong because Jump Festa, I think the last arc that the Netflix has live right now is potentially Thriller Bark. So to jump from Thriller Bark to Egghead. Oh man, if you're watching One Piece only on Netflix, please stop. Crunchyroll has the whole thing.
Honestly, why would you even be watching it?
Honestly, it doesn't.
Although since they're showing Egghead, you might as well just watch Egghead on there.
That is true. Plus, I'm not gonna lie to you, the interface on Netflix is just better than Crunchyroll.
I can't stand Crunchyroll on
PlayStation?
PS5.
Oh man, Sony, fix your app.
What was it like the can't load the page error type nonsense, man? I hate.
You gotta wait like 30 minutes for the subs to load up, even though the episode's live at 10 o'clock or whatever.
Maybe Netflix is the wave.
Maybe.
I mean, not those prices.
Charge you for your sister using your account.
Nah.
In keeping with Studio Wit and Mappa, I feel like there's been a quiet rivalry happening, and a lot of people probably know this. Some of Wit was actually overseeing a couple of projects that Mappa wound up getting. Famously, Attack on Titan. Wit was the studio that animated the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. And I think they did a couple of Attack on Titan movies, 2 Attack on Titan movies there as well. And after the 3rd season, Mappa picked up the remainder of Attack on Titan. Now, I feel like this is like a little microcosm of the rivalry in a way, because I thought there might be some kind of affiliation in the background between the 2 studios, but there really isn't.
I can't remember exactly what happened when they announced this. When they announced that the last season 4 of Attack on Titan, when it was being removed over from Wit to Mappa. I can't remember what was the noise that was circling around it though, but there was they were talking about it. I can't remember if it was something that was doing with like Wit couldn't take it or couldn't handle it no more.
That's exactly what it was. Wit Studio wanted a certain production time frame, and it didn't align with
what the Kodansha and them was like trying to push out for it.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, and I feel like this is the thing that separates Wit from Mappa.
So they got the slave drivers to do it.
Pretty much. So Wit decided, hey, we want to do it in this time frame. The directors decided that doesn't work for us. So Wit and the directors split ways, and then they wound up partnering with Mappa. Now, I think it speaks volumes for Wit standing its ground and saying, hey, we want to put our content out in a certain way. And Wit doesn't do a lot of projects a year. They're very selective with their projects, and they actually, I think,
they also work with Cloverworks a lot too with some of the stuff like Spy Family.
And their hands are everywhere, man. Everywhere. Even in Western media, they've done movies for Warner Bros. I think they did movies for Disney. So, and they collaborated on episodes of regular cartoons with Western studios. So it really does show that WIT is willing to branch out and have strict standards for how they want to develop their content. Yeah. They have had a pretty nice catalog over the last few years, though.
Yeah, they got Ranking of Kings both seasons.
Yeah, and Ranking of Kings. If you've seen that, good,
Boji, man.
So good. Boji's like,
you just want to protect him.
He's so lovable, so lovable, so strong too. On the low, nobody even notices it until it's too late. Vinland Saga.
Leave nephew alone, man.
You do. Vinland Saga season 1. This is another example of a project that wound up switching over to Mappa. And to be quite frank, I haven't fully gotten through season 2, and a lot of people told me that season 2 of Vinland Saga would get very political.
Yeah, it's a different switch up.
It is. It definitely did, but
Thorfinn is no longer the same guy he was before.
He wasn't. And it's not like it's bad. It's just different. So it's hard to compare season 1 and season 2 for the studios because of the
season
the content
became Farming
of
Simulator, man.
Exactly. Because of the content of the manga, it's hard to compare them. But it's another example of a studio switch. You even got the Ancient Magus Bride, Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, The Great Pretenders is WIT.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad Isekai.
I don't know how does that work out? like how we get here?
And this is this year too.
I want to know who over at which company, whoever it is, Warner Brothers, WIT. I want to know who over there was like saying, "Yo,
I'll tell you.
How about we take the Suicide Squad right now? Suicide Squad's doing numbers.
It's Big Cook. It
and
really is.
What's that famous genre that everybody over there in Japan been going crazy for right now? They call it isekais. I bet I need to see them work together now.
Shameless plug.
Nah,
bro.
How did this conversation happen?
And it's really cool because I think the Suicide Squad was a perfect outlet for them to use to transition into particularly isekai, because isekai can get very dark and no one wants to see your favorite superheroes doing greasy stuff.
Oddly enough, DC also worked on another one too, Ruby.
Oh
yeah, they had Justice League over there with them.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they have it a movie, Ruby and the Justice League or something like that. And it's like all the Justice League heroes in the Ruby style because they're over there in their world.
I guess we're in
or
store
their dimension,
for
whatever. So
a revolution where the West tries to run over to the East. That's crazy.
I mean, this is already 2 projects right now that you're getting where they're like in a huge different setting from what they usually are. I guess we'll see. Well, also Marvel also had their X-Men Wolverine and their anime. I can't remember how many they had though, but I remember those being like back in the past, like early 2000s, I think it was. So yeah, Western media be in a lot of anime stuff now, or it's starting to become more pushed, or at least explored, I should say. So that's interesting. I don't remember the Spider-Man. Was it the Spider-Man anime or the? I don't remember the X-Men or the Iron Man anime being all too much. But I want to know how much they would change now, given the current status with a lot of anime.
I also believe that for Suicide Squad, fan favorite character's voice actor will be voicing the Joker, one Mr. Dio Brando, the OG man.
I gotta hear the laugh. I wonder, are we getting Dio's laugh in Joker's body, or are we getting like,
I don't think they could have picked a better combination. The Japanese menace for the Joestars with the Gotham Knight, with the Gotham City Menace.
Clown Prince of Gotham.
Clown Prince of Gotham, bro. I want to see how he's going to bring that character to life because Joker's a crazy person. And Dio's just a problem. Can't even call him crazy. Dio's just a problem.
Too damn rude. That's what.
If you could kick a puppy, bro, like you could kick a puppy just to kick the puppy.
He burned the dog, man.
He burned, bro.
He burned Nanny.
I hate this place, bro. I do love JoJo though. JoJo's a good one. I think I'm gonna pick up Steel Ball Run.
Rocky has a lot of beef with dogs, apparently, though. You haven't noticed that, like, every time that there goes something wild or whatever, is it just a dog getting destroyed or getting messed up?
What you talking about?
Part 3, when they were showing Pet Shop. Iggy. Come on, man.
Oh, man. Is he a dog hater?
I think I remember him saying, because it was like, I think it was a comment that said, what's with all the dog hate? And he was like, only an evil person will attack a dog.
PETA? I don't know if I should ask you for help or not because they're animated dogs, but like, please protect them. The big announcement for which studio this year that I think is gonna blow people away. There's a couple of them actually.
What announcement they got going on now?
The One Piece.
Oh yes.
Reboot.
Yeah.
As a news fan, how do you feel?
It's gonna be good. You could throw away the long, toey, padded anime now.
Oh, Sanji won't have to be smoking a lollipop. 4 kids, remember?
Yeah. Now I'm trying to think. I'm like, would they? They probably.
Dude, it's Netflix.
They came a long way with this stuff. So yeah, Sanji probably might return to cigarettes now.
No, he's smoking cigarettes now. Once he got all 4 kids, he went back to the pack, man. 2 packs a day on the ship, just going at it. It just be like that, man. I think this is
gonna be
what,
good. I want to see how it is gonna be done up in Wit style.
Yeah, I think this is what a lot of
that Wit budget.
Older One Piece fans are waiting for. I feel like a big barrier for new fans has been trying to.
A lot of new fans' main gripe is the fact that it's too long. And
the animation.
If you're reading
sucked.
it's one thing or whatever. That's also another thing too. So now that it's getting a new spin, new set of wheels and stuff, new direction, it should be much better. Plus, if you come in, if you're a fan off of the live action coming off of that, but you didn't want to dive into watching it because it was too many episodes, not too sure where to go start off at, or didn't want to read it for whatever reason or so. Now that they getting Wit Studios, so Wit Studios doing the budget, Wit Studios right behind it, and you're getting it all the way right back from the beginning, I say it'd be a perfect time to go right back over there and watch it.
You think it's a wrap for Megan?
Yeah.
We gonna get another convert. Oh man, they have tried to do this before though, but they've done it kind of weird because they've tried to condense so much content into like short hour and a half, hour 45 minutes.
It don't work. It's too much.
It's just too much stuff. You miss a lot of stuff, but I think the only time it worked was East Blue because you got enough to build something and understand and transition into the manga because that's where it starts to hook you at the end of East Blue transitioning to Alabasta. But it's still a barrier. And
I mean, Alabasta is truly the first real arc.
Yeah, it's the real gut punch. Grab your collar, reel you in. You're stuck. This is it. Another thing that's coming out in like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Whew.
End of this month.
This is a big one. Monster. Monster is Oda's first project. This was what he started out with at Shueisha. This was what got him his partnership with.
It was a one shot, right?
Yeah, it was a one shot. It was a series of short stories, and this is what got him into working with the creator for Rurouni Kenshin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not get into that. Complicated. Whatever your opinions are, I have none. But this is what really got Oda into the industry, and it created a space for him to get One Piece off the ground. And Monster is the story that became One Piece. So when you watch this starting next week, you might see a lot of characters that you're like, okay, you look a little familiar. Have I seen you somewhere before? And you have seen them somewhere before.
How standalone is it? How standalone is it?
It's completely different. It's not going to affect your understanding of the story. It's just essentially a foundation for what Oda wanted to create. One Piece is actually very different.
Different from it.
From what Monster was. Because you'll see. There's a cowboy in that joint.
I was like looking at some of the promo art that they had for it that they showed up in Jump Festa.
Yeah,
it looks completely different.
There's a samurai. It's just a bunch of stuff. Crazy, messy, wild One Piece shenanigans in the form of Monster. So that is the big announcement from Wit Studio. Really looking forward to that. Really want to...
It's been a lot of news.
Yeah, man.
A lot of news that came out from that.
I know I'm gonna watch Monster the hour it drops, because it drops on Netflix too. So it's gonna be very fresh. I don't have to wait for my subs. I don't have to wait for the servers to come back up. I can just jump straight into it, and that's what I
definitely
won't
have to experience that Crunchyroll crash. That always happens.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna stop watching Egghead on Crunchyroll, and I'm gonna just go over.
Just
to
wait for it on Netflix.
Yeah, might as well. I think they're releasing it because the first episode's already out for Egghead on Netflix. So
the second episode should be dropping later tonight, though, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you think how it is going to translate over there on Netflix? Same thing?
Yeah, I think it's going to probably drop around the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not too bad. I'm really excited for it. Egghead is a banger of an arc. To me, definitely, it's hard to say it. It's really hard to say it because I love Enies Lobby. But it's right there, bro. It's like right there. Enies Lobby, Egghead, right there. Neck and neck for me is the best arcs in the series. So you guys are in for a wild ride. You got the One Piece remake. You got Monster. You got Egghead starting. One Piece is really gonna take over this year. I don't like counting One Piece as a...
It's ongoing.
Yeah, it's ongoing. I don't count it with the seasonal stuff, but I was tempted to say after watching that first episode of Egghead, yeah, this is gonna be the best thing this season.
I mean,
very well.
The budget's gonna be good, and you already know they got Toei behind it on that.
Yeah. Sidebar. Toei snaked something from Mappa as well. Took their main animator from JJK and added him to the One Piece staff. So, even though Egghead's not the One Piece remake, look forward to some great animation and some great stuff coming in the future.
Is he just on for One Piece though, or he's like just with Toei?
He's for One Piece. He got added to the One Piece team.
I just thought he's part of Toei now, so just whatever Toei projects got going on. But I know animators usually jump in between different projects and different studios anyway.
Yeah. So that brings us to the conclusion. Let us know what you are excited for from Jump Festa this year. We went through a lot today, and I know a lot of you guys
Which
are already
want to hear about.
Exactly. Jump Festa was back in the middle of December, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen a lot of this stuff, but this is like a nice spot
to like consolidate
all the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys are excited for. What's your favorite animes coming out this year? What anime movies you might be interested in? Again, come see us on our social medias. Talk that Truck Coon Talk with us.
In Another World Pod at Instagram. In Another World Podcast on Facebook.
And at Truck Coon Talk on Twitter. So just come through. Let us know what you guys are excited for. Give us any feedback again. And we really, really, really appreciate all your support, guys. You guys made the launch of this podcast absolutely spectacular.
Thank you again.
Absolutely spectacular. We got me and Maurice got text messages from our friends letting us know.
The sport's been crazy.
Where's the episode? I've been waiting. What's wrong with you? I'm like, it's been a month, lady. Get off my back. Love you, Nat. All right. This is your boy Kaz.
And this is Mo.
This has been the In Another World podcast. We'll be back with you guys probably in another couple of weeks. We're going to try to get you guys content bi-weekly. So look out.
Bi-weekly releases. Dropping every Tuesdays. Well, not every Tuesday. Every other Tuesdays.
Yes. And we're trying to hit you guys with some seasonal content. So stay tuned. You never know.
A lot in the works.
Lots and lots to come, man. Lots and lots to come. So keep hanging with us, man. Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate you guys' support.
Take care.
See you. Bye-bye.